back quick. Okay. Okay. I need to fix this because it's a little bit weird. Well, and I'm late, Dolly, so anyway. But yeah. Whoa. Perfect. Now where's the clicker? I just had it over here. Now it's gone again. Oh. Okay. Wrong way. Stay. It has been quite the day because earlier today I was washing my face. I kind of, for some odd reason, some of this, like the, what's that called? Like the lather from like the soap decided to be like, oh, I'm gonna go right in your eye, kid. Okay. Now I really can't see straight. Still. Every bloody time. So, pretty much. Okay, I just had a blank moment. Just had it been went out the window. If by any chance, if you guys remember what I was talking about. But essentially, if you guys remember the few, wasn't the last stream, but the stream before that, or even like another one before that too. Yeah, that's gonna probably be looking like I'm gonna be going towards that. Cause yeah, it's in a situation. It's in a state where it's kind of just like, why, dude, why are you doing that again? But yeah. And I also really don't like how, I think it was, hey, loyalty. I don't have a lot of, well, I'm kind of not really trying to like really say it out in the open, but if you look, how do I put this? Like if you checked out a few of the other postings that I put up, primarily the one with me and him in a picture, yeah. If you watch the live stream for that, and I think it was the one where that was the one where Lisa was like, here, PayPal donation. Holy crap! Oh my Lord, Lanta. Yeah, watch that one. And then, yeah, you'll be able to see that, oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a headache. But it is what it is. And, well, has to be done, has to be done. And, it's gonna be quite the jumping face first into God knows what. If you know what I mean. Not like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen, I'm gonna jump into the dark. No. But just like, okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all of them, every donation thing I've got, and I pretty much have it like a saving thing. You don't have to. But the thing is that I don't really expect anybody to, honestly. But if you do, yeah, it helps substantially. Probably like a few days without having a headache. The best part of it, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Taste has been off too. And I mean, it's part of in a way, it's kind of like this is kind of like the thing I'm supposed to be doing. If that makes sense. And I'm sorry, this is bugging me. The way that it's set up and the way that it's facing, it just makes me think, oh, that's not. Oh, and if you're hearing that in the background, that's like an audio track. On mine, and also trying to make sure that somebody else gets to where he needs to go. Despite how many face palms I do. And I have to do this. Come on, you're gonna go this way, dude. You're gonna be going to where you're supposed to be going. I don't want to. Well, you know, I kind of don't want to put up with you, but I'm dealing with it, so deal with it, kid. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Kind of, well, in a way, it kind of is, but it's also possibly significantly like a. Let's just say it can be quite the big step. If you remember. Because I don't want to really speak about it much. Because usually, most of the time, when you speak about something, it can kind of leave things wide open for somebody to come in and just, you know, cripple it. And not wanting to have that happen because I will table flip. Excuse me. Think about it. A little bit more chamber to it next time. This thing. I keep forgetting that this audio track actually has in like the audio like a kind of like a woman doing like an acapella thing. I mean, I'm not afraid of it because because at least for me, it's just like, well, it has to be done, so blah. No. It's just that, I don't want to be choosing something and going towards something that ends up kind of like being like a false hope and something that was just a charade or a front or something like that. Because a few times this happened to me with the same person. I kind of don't want that to happen again because if it does, it's going to be to the point where I'm just going to be like, even being in that situation would be so hard for me not to go again. So, I don't know how to tell you this, but pretty much because if it does happen, I can only just like pretty much imagine me just being oh, again? Okay, well, here's the thing, kid. For the rest of this lifetime and all the ones that you're going to be in after this one. You're not going to be able to be loved by anybody. Nobody's going to want you. And exactly how all the BS you put towards me, right back to you the same way. If not triple as bad. And whoops. And there's only one way to break that cycle, and karmic debt. Still, I don't want to be like that. Whoop. Yeah. But it's not. It's kind of just to the point where it's just like, I've been having the same, plans since 20, heck, even before I graduated high school. Still the same plan. So, yeah, can we, get on with this now? Because that's kind of like adulthood. Can we get to that now, please? Because, I've been waiting and I've been ready, since still in high school, dude. Okay, fine, we'll go and be in a Jackass fag edition. Featuring a can opener faced hairless dog abomination. Yeah, that's a whole different story, but I mean, don't look at me, that's what the thing looked like. Yeah, and I mean, I've kind of have been having that same thought, like, I've been waiting and ready this whole time. 2 years later. Don't mind me, I'm still waiting on the same stuff. Oh, you're ready now? Oh, no, you weren't. Never mind. Then, shortly thereafter, another year or two goes by. Okay, good. I'm ready now, you sure? Because the last time it was a marriage license kind of thing. And you took the license with you. And you intentionally did that. But, oh, you're gonna want to make, like, pretty much reinstate it again? Okay, are you sure? Okay, second time. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that. It was just yelling. But anyway. Well, either way. Because after when it was kind of like the second choice to like have that connection again. Well, love him to death, but I mean, it's going to be to the point about just being like, okay. So you're. I mean, it's going to be to the point where it's just like, wow, again? Why do you keep doing the same stupid thing over and over again? That's insanity, dude. Not saying it to be mean, that's just what it is. And hey, don't look at me. I'm the one that's choosing, to actually uphold this thing that I said I would. But hey, I mean, it was your idea in the first place, and you're the one who came towards me with it 3 times on your own. Chose it. So don't look at me. You're the one who said, okay, we'll do it. 1, 2, 3. And I just said, okay, this is how it's going to be, at least on my end. Prepare for that? Yeah. Okay. Stuck. Can't go backwards. Hope you know what you did. Because I know what I did. Yep. so far, so it's okay. Well, the thing is, I don't think he would be. I don't think he. I don't think he could actually really go through that shadow works, like real intense shadow work stuff, because I mean, he's very sensitive. And one little thing can just knock him over, if that makes sense. Mm. Mm-hmm. But either way, I mean, back before, he kind of lost his sense of self and, his real self. I mean, then, he was perfect. But as time went on, it just went downhill. And I did say, no matter what happens, I'm sticking. Nope, can't go backwards. I'm not that kind of a person. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, there's one thing that has to be pretty much, like, there's no getting around this one. Essentially, the only person that's actually been there consistently. Well, it's kind of gonna be at a point where it's like, mm. But the thing is that just how the situation is, it's kind of to the point where it's like gonna have to be either now or it's gonna be really difficult on his end. So it's just gonna be a really, oh Lord. Well, hold my beer. I don't even drink beer. No. But it's, gonna be pretty point blank like, look, if this is how it's gonna be, it's gonna be like this. And it's gonna be like this. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Decade of shenanigans, and now it's like, no more of it. No. Well, then again, kind of, 11 years still. And I mean, there's been a lot. There's been a lot of stuff that's been like, oh, split you two. Well, gone. Another one, gone. And yep, you guessed it. Another one, okay, gone. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, there's like literally. Oh, I'll be fine because I always know I'm gonna be over. All right, I'll always survive. I know that. And though it concerns me. And it is what it is. And I mean, if it ever has to be done, me turning into a SAS monster. If it has to be done, well, hope they like having our hardwood table being flipped on their head or something. And then again, that side doesn't come out a lot. I almost did that one time when I was in Palm Springs with him. Oh, that was a close call. A friend of his that was hanging out with us down there bar hopping, which is not a good idea. Pretty much he saw the look on my face when some guy was trying to like kind of like intentionally bump into him kind of forcefully. And even though I was, drunk, like I go from this to looking at the guy about to like push into him and like almost knock him over. I go from this to this. Oh, here, I'll do this way. I'm just all, and then just sudden change into this. Like legit. Pretty much the best way to put it is like imagine the Grudge, like the look on the what's that called? Ju-on or the Grudge, like that spirit going just right at the guy. What do you mean by put off? Like try other ones? Try to, but it's just like can't. Because internally it's like, nope. I don't feel right doing this. And I've attempted. But internally he's saying, you're not gonna be needing to go that way. Because it's gonna be nothing but unfulfillment. Okay. So, it is what it is. He's not. He's not. And I'm well assured he isn't. Quit it. Well, right. Well, the thing is that he has attempted a few times to kind of do some of the same thing that I'm doing, but it pretty much gets him into his. It gets his sense of awareness and like pretty much being able to comprehend around him. essentially, this, like the practice as a whole, it goes to his sense of reality and pretty much what he can comprehend, and it completely just makes it blow up to a point where it's too much of a risk. Yeah, it is what it is. Keep hearing a voice, and it's not the TV. Well, maybe you could, not whisper. That'd be a little bit helpful. Cupcake. A little louder, hon. Mm-hmm. Don't you have anything better to do? Mm-hmm. Instead of, trying to be, trying to be like a critical fail of a, haunting or by just whispering stuff in my ear. Come on, of all the things you can try and do to scare me, that you have to go with that. God, so not impressed. Just that pretty much all I can say is that that's kind of the huge disadvantage of having your third eye technically open, because you can just pick up on stuff so like. But I mean, yeah, I've been waiting and waiting. But hey, no skin off my bones. I'm paying off like a lot of karmic debt just sitting here being patient. Well, looks like my list is going to be very gone for next life. Majestic. Meanwhile, on the other hand, that's a lot of pages. I'm not saying that to be mean, but that's just how it is. Yep, and if you're willing to withstand all the BS and get it over and done with ASAP, well, the sooner you can actually have the enjoyment, hopefully. But I mean, Saturn return on my moon and my ascendant on the 26th. Just, oh, look at that. The thing I wanted actually, was plopped right in my hand. Thank you, hipster. No gimmicks. Nope. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, to be technical, I signed up for it. And I'm not complaining about it, even though it's a big headache. Well, for me, Lisa, Saturn return, Satsati. For me, it's just like, oh, look at that. Exactly what I thought would happen, happened. Meanwhile, everybody else, oh, I really hope that nothing bad happens to you. Stop stereotyping. Stop thinking that, Saturn's going to come in with his hips and, just break my jaw by just ramming into my face. That's not what's going to happen. Bet you. Shortly thereafter, oh, look at that, what I wanted. Just like that. Reinstatement of that. So, where's the party of, me getting my neck snapped by an angry hipster? Oh well. Probably because, I was just way too, patient to actually think, maybe he has something much more deeper than just saying, God, you're stupid. Oh, man. No, boy. Back in my day, we would, the whole village would actually chase after you, grab you, and tie you to a big dead tree in the center of town. And everybody would line up. And then we would commence giving you rosy cheeks. Every person would slap you once. And then after that, you'd be known as the cheeky idiot. The rosy, cheeky. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, no, that's not really what happened with me. Yes, Ricky. And the thing is, ironically, this is also another thing that people kind of also miss with it. Stop screeching. Milkshake. Stop trying to be, like, trying to get my attention by screeching like a banshee. Because, no. I still have a lot left to do, so stop yelling. Really. But anyway. One of the big things that... So now you're trying to, get my attention by going under my bed and then slowly sticking your head out? You're definitely not the first person... Well, not really person. You're definitely not the first, to be looking up at me. And trust me, you're not going to get that lucky. So, scram. Sides. How's that even going to work? So, scram. Well, it's not that I'm talking to him, it's just that once in a while these beings like to come in and be like, oh, can I talk to you about something? If you're mindful and, not trying to be like, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen. Somebody shoot this fairy, please. Hey, listen. Or at least, pluck its wings. Yeah, because I can get kind of annoyed by that if it happens too much. But the thing that I was going towards, people also sometimes don't understand that when they decide to say, okay, we're going to just go through with it. Well, okay, because this is what happens when you agree to it, or legally. No, it's not really that. It's pretty much just like it's like re-imbuing myself with the intention in whatever bottle I'm putting on my face. Because it also gives energy, and I'm already like using it already, but still. When people go through with that, astrologically, when people go through with it, astrologically, their D9 marriage chart becomes activated. And once it's activated by someone, your chart gets activated, and so does theirs. And yeah, or when you turn the age of, I believe, shortly after your first Saturn return, after it's all the way through, then it becomes active automatically because that's the second half of life chart. But the thing is this: whenever you have a divorce, whenever if you get a divorce or pretty much you get separated from somebody like that legally or along those lines, essentially what happens is all the progress you made with that chart, marriage chart, essentially it just goes to waste. So that when you marry again, back to the beginning of it, then you got to go through it all over again. It doesn't work, okay, back to square one. You're gonna try it again, okay, go. You're gonna make it through this time. That's just how it is. And to make matters worse, if it goes like this, divorce, back together again, not only are you activating it again, but pretty much what it's doing is you're crippling the full potential of both those charts at the same time. Because you're having it go to a certain point, breaking it off, then it has to go back to square one. And already that damage is already done the first time around, so it's going to be a lot harder to get past that little hard point. And the thing is, there are like some kind of technical scram. There are some technical things that can be done on the 3D physical level to kind of bamboozle it. Like, for example, reinstating vows. Pretty much, since there was no separation, it pretty much activates the marriage chart again. And usually, sometimes when there's a placement that's like, oh god, that's not good, reinstatement just completely overturns it because it's essentially it being activated again. So when you activate it again, pretty much all the planets get strengthened, and placements get strengthened, both good and bad. If it happens a third time, well, yeah, triple times it, I guess. Yep. Oh, yes, I know. Nighty-night, darkly. I'm getting hot flashes. Hey, you know what? We get them too, okay? Don't be looking at me like that. Okay, where's that squeak toy that made that noise? Where's the gremlin? I heard it. Heard it. Better hope I don't see you. Because if I do, you can get thrown out the window. Gosh. Brownies, I tell you. I don't know what I just picked up on, but that was not good. Mm. Mm-mm. I just don't know what happened there. Just am who I am. Just, having this humane experience day by day. And, just trying to make sure that it just bloody gets there. Milkshake, if you do that again, you're gonna wish you didn't do it in the first place. Stop it. Don't make me do it. Mm-hmm. Well, do you want to have a selenite point through your mouth? Kind of like how that time when, oh yeah, I bet you know about that time. When I was using a board and then someone tried to hold my hand 3 times and you got a, selenite spike through its hand? Yeah, you don't want that to be in your mouth. No. So, scram. Oh, so I can't burn anything. All I have is oh wait. I don't think there's enough water. Oh wait. There is somewhere. Oh wait. Really? Okay, I told you to stop, but since I guess when you're on the other side, sometimes maybe you don't even know how to listen still. Wow. I would kind of think, you would have learned to listen many moons, if not probably hundreds of years ago. You probably should have learned that first, but still we don't know? Okay. Don't worry. Forrest, wait, what was the Forrest Gump post? I'm kind of near here. Like, what was that post then? I don't know. I got nothing. Really? Stop vibrating stuff. Really? Why are you making this? Why are you making my bed into a vibrator, dude? Stop shaking it. Cause no, now's not the time for that, dear. Grab this thing. Give me this bloody thing. That way now. If somebody decides, oh, I'm gonna mess with him, please do. That way I can just hit you upside the head with this thing. Mm-hmm. That's actually what's happening right now. Arletta? Yeah. Yeah. For me, it happens frequently. Like, talking daily. And I mean, I'm completely open to anything wanting to come towards me. If it, comes at me in a way that's mindful. Because if it comes to know, like, hey, listen to me, I need your help. Hey, pay attention to me. Sorry, you're a bit too late to be part of the, fanboy club. You're a little late. Sorry, I don't need any more fanboys. So go wait in line in the queue over there, and trust me, you're probably gonna have to go probably all the way to the Pacific Ocean, like right where the beach starts. Yeah, you're gonna have to. That's where the line starts. So yeah, hope you like to wait, because it's not gonna be opening up for some time. Yeah, I mean, I'm always open to whichever. But the thing is, if it's stepping into my space, it has to know that if it hissy fits, okay, whack, and it gets tossed out. Not very nice. I mean, this, I don't really have that kind of cruel side. I mean, not that I don't, but I'm just more along the lines of like, if it's gonna swing at me, okay, I hope it has, well, I don't even know what you call that. I just hope it has health insurance because it's gonna need that for, to cover for all the, snaps I'm doing or what. I don't know. I just you know, realized that I was gonna mute it because I thought grandfather was gonna be going on about something. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I don't know if any of you saw what just happened a few seconds ago. Yeah, it kind of has that like that saw knife, my saw knife beat stick. Yeah, it kind of has that piercer right there. Its back, and yeah, see if I can. No. You're gonna stay there. Right. Yeah, right there where my hand is right here. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of being held down. I told it, don't push it. Told it, don't do it. But you know what happens when we don't listen to me? Okay. Okay, Tootsie. You don't look at me. Trust me, hon. If I get pinned the mosh too, ain't nothing. Well, no, no. I think you need to sit there a little bit longer, dude. Honey bear, you want me to make it worse? Because I can most definitely make it worse. Stop it. It's like dealing with a toddler that keeps hissy fitting. Aww, it's making faces at me. Oh no. Oh no. No, I mean he's. I mean don't really. I'm not even concerned about the gender of it or whatever. But it's trying to like be all like, oh, I was just kidding. I wasn't really meaning anything. I told you to stop, but you didn't listen. And look at me. It's pretty much what it's trying to do. It's trying to weasel its way out of this. Well, I mean, even if it tries to even, try and pull something on me, it's in a bad spot. Guess I was over there. And speaking of karmic things like that, Oh. Yep, and to go along with that, Lisa, the thing about the truth and all that, everything about how things are and truthfully how it is not intended to be nice or mean, ever. It's just deal with it. Now what? You don't like it? What are you gonna do about it? Oh, you like it? Perfect. Well, that's just, well, deal with it. Oh, you hate it? Too bad. Deal with it. It is what it is. Take it, or you're gonna have to just take it, because you can't deny it. And what do you mean? And what do you mean by that, Dolly? And loyalty. Were you talking about the? Are you asking about like the thing that got had this thing in its back? Yeah, but. I almost sneezed there. But it was, well, for one thing, low level, and it was trying to like purposely agitate me. And so Dolly, asking if can I not be my own creator instead? That's kind of an. That question is kind of making my brain try to think. I think that might have to be rephrased because my brain is going like, wait a minute. Is that double negative or double positive? Quit it. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to end the stream early because there's something. I know I'm definitely not people pleasing, but I have to end the live stream a little bit early because there's something going on right now that I need to take care of. And it's not the Astro side, it's something else. So I'll come back later if I can. If not, be back here tomorrow.